just the change of having to go to the second group rather early, just to kind of flip things and get something going. And obviously, you hope it's going to flip like that, but that's what that group has done all year, just giving you more.
Yeah, and it's been different, guys, but look, the reality is we're bringing some firepower off the bench. You know, our starters have been tremendous, and it's not going to work out perfectly in this league all the time. And you're not going to always be able to get off to the starts that you want. And so you have depth for a reason, but we're bringing, you know, a Hall of Famer off the bench, an All-Star, and you know, in the last 2 games, James Johnson, who's been a starter for us, and was a starter earlier in the year. So it's not like we're cringing when we go to the bench, but it takes a collective effort, and you're playing against you know, quality opponents. They jumped on us so fast with that speed. We just felt we had to get into things a little bit quicker. They got us settled, you know, and then we were able to compete and ease into the game and try to impose you know, our style of play.
You just have a lot of active hands today that really turn them over as much as you do.
Yeah, well, we've been trying to be more active, and look, you know, we're facing a team too that does the same thing. You know, coming into the game, we said that out of respect. That you have, in a lot of ways, not all the stylistic ways, but in a lot of ways, it's 2 teams that are very similar, just in terms of approach, identity, physicality, aggressiveness, disruptiveness, doing it in different ways. But we knew that we would have to make them, you know, be active and make them miss moments, or else they can just destroy you. And the times that we weren't, those were those dunks and open threes and things of that nature.
What did you like most about the way Goran went about it? When he wasn't making shots, he was setting up other people to make shots.
Yeah, you know, 11 assists and 0 turnovers. That's serious poise. And he was just making the plays that were necessary. It's not going out there and trying to score 40. It's making the right plays based on how they're defending him. But he's moving better, you know, each week, and that's why we've just been talking about patience, you know, with him. Like anybody coming back from an injury, they want it all like right now. But even when he was only playing 15 minutes, no matter how he played, we wanted to get those minutes just to fast track this process and get him back to back up to speed.
Coach, it was noticeable that Dion, while not, you know, a lot of shots falling, was doing a lot of different things to impact the game. What did you notice most?
Yeah, he started out a little bit slow, particularly defensively. But then in the second half, I thought he gave us very good minutes. You know, he was making some plays off the dribble. And again, the ball wasn't necessarily finding him to have to score, but moving the ball, facilitating, and then defensively he picked it up in the second half, and it was much better. We started to make a run in that third quarter, and guys were being more active, and he was part of that.
Dwayne Wade, 33 minutes tonight.
Yeah.
The point where you just
On a back-to-back.
Hard to take him out with the way he was playing.
I couldn't. I mean, I asked him, you know, a couple times in the fourth quarter. The whole coaching staff was reminding me the entire fourth quarter to get him out. I think Dwayne and I are just falling back into our 2009 routine. Now, what are we saving him for? Yeah, we have 3.5 weeks left of the regular season. We've load managed him all season long. Let's just go for it. He wants to play. I want him to play. We need him. Might not have to be 33 minutes, you know, every night, but tonight we needed it. And, you know, going down the stretch and on a back-to-back, you know, he had a dunk and another flying layup. You know, I think he's capable of it. He's getting younger.
You know, the optimal potential that this team can reach when Goran and Dwayne are going the way they are right now, and just how encouraging it is that you're able to see that now when John had been out for so long.
Yeah, you know, but we'll deal with whatever hand we're dealt. You know, we have a very challenging schedule ahead of us, but what we've been embracing is the competition part of it. We all feel alive in there. And it's not just because of the win, it's because of the consequences of you know, the pain of a loss and the exhilaration of getting the job done in a tough place. We know that even without Westbrook, which is a significant difference. I mean, let's be fair about that, but you still have to take care of business in a place where they don't lose very often. You have to play well, and we were able to do that.
Coach, you talked about making those adjustments early on, which obviously comes with the territory of the game of basketball, but what does that say about the resiliency of the team being able to get it done?
Yeah, our team has been we've developed a pretty good resiliency. We've been able to take a punch. We've had some tough things happen this year, and that's developed a grit to our group where at no point during the season, even when it was really bleak, did our guys feel sorry for themselves. Let's just roll up the sleeves and let's get to work and let's try to get better. Those are qualities of a good team.
This Thunder team really good at forcing turnovers. They
Yeah.
forced most turnovers in the league. Limited.
Yeah.
Only 9. What was the key to?
A big key of that was Goran and Dwayne, having guys like that. So you have Justice out, one of our primary ball handlers. I think in those first 3 minutes, I think we're a little bit unsettled by the pressure. But when you're able to bring experienced players like that into the game, I say they don't get sick at sea. They've seen everything, and that just gives you kind of a calm to be able to execute. And